The economic case for simply joining a customs union, and that, is close to zero. In fact, it would be one of the most stupid economic policies anybody could propose. And the fact that Ed Davey proposes it actually strengthens my case that it is incredibly stupid. We'd have to give up all our free trade deals that we've done with America, India, Japan, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. We'd have to accept the whole corpus of European trade law and associated commercial law without a single say in any of that law. We'd be under the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice on such matters again. We couldn't do our own trade deals anymore. We join an organization which is now dysfunctional when it comes to trade deals. They spent 25 years trying to negotiate one with 5 Latin American countries. They finally done it. France is about to derail it. It probably won't happen. And we'd almost certainly have to pay a membership fee to join. Look how much they've made us pay to rejoin Erasmus. And they would probably ask us to hand over any tariff income, a chunk of it, to Brussels as well. So for all these reasons on its own, it's a very bad idea. The reason why these Labour people are talking about the customs union is it doesn't bring free movement with it, because they know how unpopular that would be. But they should be honest with this. If they want to rejoin the EU, they should propose rejoining the EU. Let's have a debate about that. Let's put it back to the people. The free trade deals we have done are with those parts of the world that are growing. Those parts of the world that will dominate the 21st century. America, the East Pacific Rim, India, Japan, Australia, that's where the growth is. Europe is in decline. The last decade was a lost decade for Europe. It's now in the middle of its second lost decade. Wes Streeting has to address these issues. You know, it's all very well for him gallivanting around preparing his leadership campaign and proposing policies, but he has to show us that he understands any of that. And he also has to explain how come he's now proposing something that was explicitly ruled out in the Labour manifesto. I mean, is that Labour manifesto now not worth the paper it's written on? Can they just get rid of anything that they now find inconvenient? And is economic policy of this country going to be determined by the internal machinations of the Labour Party? I don't think that's a good way to proceed. And it's not principled, it's calculating and it's cunning. Because let's be clear why he's doing it. Wes Streeting is basically a Blairite. The Labour Party is now dominated by the soft left. They don't really like Blairites. They don't want a return of Blair. What they would like is to get back into the customs union. It's not because they understand it, because they know it, anything about it, but because they feel that's the right thing to do. It's a kind of pro-EU, kind of lefty thing to do. So what does Wes Streeting do to counteract his Blairite credentials? I'll take you back into the customs union. I'll do something Keir Starmer wants to do, but wouldn't say that he would do it. Indeed, made his campaign on a manifesto against it. It's not principled. It's an entirely calculating step to endear himself with the soft left of his party, who will determine who the next leader is going to be. And I also think a lot of people listening to us this morning will be saying, isn't he the health secretary? Don't we have a winter NHS crisis? Don't we have a problem that the waiting lists are still not coming down anything like fast enough? Shouldn't he get on with the day job? Hasn't he been tasked with the single biggest problem the government faces of getting the health service back on track and raising its productivity, making it a much better service than it is? Shouldn't he get on with that rather than all this self-serving, solipsistic candidacy maneuvering?